Frank, thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate
No
your time.
problem.
Let's talk a little bit about Camp Hill coming into this season. Talk about some of the preparation that you guys had in the off season and what your outlook is coming into 14.
I don't know if I've ever pushed a group of kids the way I've pushed this group. It was pretty intense this summer, and I was honored because they always picked my station first. So it really was good for my self-esteem. And I know why they picked it first, because they wanted to get it over with. But I kept pushing them to make sure that we were going to be great, not good. We don't want to be good. We want to be great. And each and every day, we're going to strive to be great and do the right things so that we can have a very, very successful season and hopefully postseason.
Talk a little bit about maybe some of the position battles that are going on. Where are you looking at? I know skill positions, you guys are really dynamic with Michael and with Bill and things like that. But talk about some of the position battles that are open right now heading into camp.
Well, the great thing is we have 40-some kids this year, so we have competition in a lot of different positions. And like I told the kids, nobody's guaranteed something. You've got to earn it. And for the first time, these upperclassmen are going to be pushed by some kids, and that's real important. But on the offensive and defensive lines, there's a lot of competition there, and that's a good thing because we want kids to compete each and every day and not just feel like, well, there's nobody else here, so it's my job. We want to compete each and every day, and even at our skill positions, we have some really good young kids that are going to be pushing the older kids, and if they blink, they might be standing next to me, and they don't want to do that. So they know that there's somebody over their shoulder now.
You talk about the progression from Michael at quarterback. He obviously started as a freshman, so now he's got a little bit of experience, though he's still pretty young. How has he progressed in the offseason, or what has he been working on to improve upon?
Well, he's gone to a lot of different camps and gotten some great feedback, and he's working on those things each and every day. The big thing is we need him to manage the game. He doesn't have to win the game for us this year. In years past, he felt that he had to win it for us, and that's not the way it is. We're skilled enough, we're talented enough for him to manage the game, take care of the football, and good things will happen.
Going to have a new weapon out on offense too. Zach Kuntz, you mentioned in a prior email conversation that we had. Can you talk a little bit about him and what he might bring to the table for this team?
Well, whenever you have a kid that's 6'7" and who's athletic, he's definitely very coordinated for that size and that young of a kid. It's a unique situation when you can throw it up and he can go get it over smaller defensive backs. That's going to be a huge advantage for us.
Flipping on to the other side of the ball, you guys changed the defense a little bit this year. Talk to me a little bit about how that's changed and the reasoning behind doing that.
Well, we want to bring an attitude to defense. We've not been very good defensively at all in the last 2 years, and we want to make sure we bring that attitude and get after people. We know that we're not big enough to sit back and let teams just pound the ball, so we've got to get after them, and we're going to do that in a lot of different, unique ways.
Give me a name or two maybe to watch out for this season, guys that maybe we haven't heard yet that are about to make an impact for you guys.
We have a transfer from Harrisburg, Deshaun Franklin, who's going to be very, very good for us. I really like some of our freshmen, and one in particular is Nick Perry. I think he's going to play often for us and play a lot. But we haven't seen that yet. We haven't seen them in pads. So Monday will determine that. Like I told the kids, you could be as athletic and we could love you, but if you're afraid and you're not physical, you won't play.
Talk about Nick's role. Where might he slot in with you guys?
Nick will be able to sub in at linebacker some. He's very smart. He knows where he's supposed to be. He can fill in at running back. He's going to play special teams, no doubt about it. We have some kids. As long as he's physical, we're hoping that'll be a huge asset for us. That some of these freshmen will get on the field and get some of our veterans off the field.
Last question. What does Camp Hill have to do this year to get back to the playoffs? What's the key to your success this year?
We need to play great defense, and we need to stay healthy. We feel offensively we'll be as strong as we've ever been, and defensively, if we can play solid defense and get off the field on third downs, give the ball back to our offense, we'll get back to the playoffs.
Perfect. Coach, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Good luck this season.
Not a problem.